Good morning, Stage 3. So for today's spelling activity, we are looking at stretching out the sounds in your spelling words for the week. So I've popped 5-6B's list on this slide and 5-6P your spelling lists are on this slide. So I've also got a copy of the sound box, which is you can refer back to, and it's also on this slide. So this one is the extended sound box, so it gives you a bit of a breakdown. There's some other E sounds that you might hear in those words, but it might not be in this little one here. So see if you can spot any of those extra ones out in your words this week. So your job, just like last week, and I'm going to model what I would like you to do for this activity. So I've got the table once again on this slide here, and it's got a section for you to sound out each of the sounds in your spelling words and pop them into this table here. Now, as you remember from last week, I don't want you to just pop the word in, type it as per normal. I want you to stretch it out with the spacings in between where the sounds stick together and where the letters are sounded out separately from one another. So I'm going to go into my list over here. We might start off with a more simple word, one that's a little bit easier to sound out. And the first word that I'm going to choose to sound out is going to be peace. I'm going to, as you look on here, you can see that peace is a homophone on this week's list, which means I've got two words that say peace, meaning they sound the same, but there's two different meanings to them. I'm going to just choose the first piece, so that would be like a piece of cake. If I go over here and I'm going to sound out the word peace, and I want you to use your fingers as I'm doing it to see if you can work out how many sounds are in the word peace. All right, P-E-S. All right. You count along with me, you will have 3 fingers held up at the moment. Now I'm going to show you how I would like that separated on this little table here. So my first sound is the P sound. My second sound is the E sound, which is this sound for this week. Now, the rule is I before E except after C when I'm spelling the word peace. Now, because there's no letter C in front of it, yes, the I does come before the E. P-E-S. And my C and my E are also grouped together. So I can see that that word has 3 sounds. It goes in this column here. And I also am going to go one step further today, and I'm going to get a little highlighter. I'm going to highlight where I hear my E sound from my little sound box down here. So I know, and can I see it on there? It's right here. So I've got the I-E-E sound. So I'm going to get a little highlighter. You can choose whatever color you want. I'm going to choose yellow just because it's easy to see that highlighted. And I'm going to, oops, I need to do this again, like that. And I can see that you have segmented that word into each specific sound group. And then you've also highlighted where the sound or the letters that make that sound are within that word. So I might just do one more. I might go over here. And I might do the word, let's see, let's do the word achieve. Okay, I'm going to click back to my slides over here, achieve. So I'm going to sound it out once again, see if you can hold your fingers up and count along with me. Achieve. Okay, and if you count it correctly, I've got 4 fingers up at the moment. So I'm going to go to the table group that says 4. Now, once again, I before E except after C. E, V. E, V. And I can see these are all grouped with one other letter. So that is how those sounds need to be sounded out. Now, once again, I've chosen a word that also has the IE sound. So I'm going to highlight where I hear the E sound in that word. And I'm going to highlight it like that. And it's got a little red squiggle under it because it doesn't look right at the moment. And in the dictionary, it's not picking up that that's actually a word. So just ignore those little red scribbles as they come up because they probably will come up under each word. Or you can right click on it and you can, it's usually an ignore button. That's right, we'll just leave that. All right, so I want you to go along and complete this activity with all of your spelling words for this week. Thanks, guys.